Hey everyone, I'm Dante with MHSTV, bringing you our 4th episode of the season. It's hard to believe, but 2024 is coming to a close. I hope you enjoyed all your AI and Oreo Coke. God, what happened in 2024? Look, all we can hope at MHSTV is you got through it all with as few scars as possible and that you're enjoying the holiday season with a nice cup of hot cocoa and a weighted blanket. Right. So I'm sure we all have a lot of tests and projects to get through before the big winter break, so I'll try to keep this transition brief. It is Hugo's segment next after all. Him and Addie will be taking on the falls, and then Eli will hop in to have a nice fireside chat with us about something he hasn't told us.
Hello, welcome to Hugo's Food Review. I'm here today with
Sebastian.
And today we're going to be reviewing Seoul Prime, which is a Korean barbecue restaurant located right in the middle of Founders Row.
So this right here is dry-aged beef. It's really good quality beef.
What a god of a meal. And the juices streamed into my mouth like a nice river on a summer day, you know?
So this steak right here is our last steak, our dessert steak. It's supposed to be the sweetest. It's marinated short rib.
I just got a whole story in one bite. Like the cow that this came from, definitely wore a tuxedo and a top hat. Alright, and finally, for our dessert, we have this delicious croffle, I'm gonna call it. I would never imagine to mix a waffle and a croissant, but it works so well. Alright, so overall this restaurant is going to get an 11.7 out of 10. I think it's definitely worth it for what we got. Alright, I'm Hugo.
And I'm Sebastian.
And this has been the Food Review. Goodbye.
Hello, Mustangs. My name's Eli. I write most of MHSTV, but today I'm in front of the camera for just a moment of your time to leave you with some thoughts as we move into the new year. Yeah, this segment's about as much Christmas as Die Hard, but here we go. Social media. Are they gonna do anything about that? I mean, we all know Zuckerberg and company are harfing down our personal information like the Cookie Monster and a tub of Snickerdoodles, but I feel like we all just kind of let them because most people think that there's nothing we can do about it. Well, I'd like to put that to rest with 3 examples of times we've stopped them. Example 1, India. A fun little document called the Digital Personal Data Protections Act, signed in 2023 by the Indian Parliament, that prohibited companies from using our personal data unless explicit consent was given. So no middle-of-the-EULA type nonsense. Example 2, the entire European Union. Mustangs, meet the GDPR, or General Data Protection Regulation, any human rights activist's fantasy that cuts down hard on any sneaky legal maneuvers a company like Twitter could ever use to make your data anything but yours. And example 3, us. You see, it could also be like the U.S. Yeah, our best friend and almost out of office Joey R. Biden clearly got way scared of TikTok and tried to knock it down as many pegs as he could. TikTok can't be used if you're in the government. China can't trade social media data with outside parties, among others. And now not all of these things went through, but what does it tell us, Mustangs? That's right. That maybe the government does have a little power in this kind of stuff, and we shouldn't be afraid of turning cookies on whenever we go to a new website. Just stay safe out there, Mustangs. I'll catch you back in the studio.
Food and knowledge, in my enlightened opinion, both equally delectable. But we have to move on, just like how we have to move on into the new year. Anyone here got any good New Year's resolutions? Mine's pretty great. Number 1. Lose. Sort of up to interpretation. It could be lose weight, lose friends. Really dealer's choice on that one. Number 2, gain. Same kind of deal for that. Number 3, learn the sitar. I feel like it would be a great conversation starter. And number 4, learn how to tech deck. Now we have Luis to give his Christmas-themed movie review.
Hello, MHSTV, and welcome back to Luis's movie review. I'm Luis, and as most of you know, Christmas is just around the corner. And one thing that really puts me in the Christmas spirit is, of course, Christmas movies. Now, in the vast sea of just absolute garbage like Home Alone, there is one Christmas movie that is good. So good, in fact, that it should have deserved an Oscar. And that, of course, is the 2004 classic, A Boyfriend for Christmas. Now, you're probably wondering, what's the plot? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. A young girl named Holly is shopping around the mall when she encounters a Santa Claus. And he asks her, what do you want for Christmas? And she answers, a boyfriend. And then she goes home and waits 2 decades for a boyfriend, just patiently waiting. And then, one day at the end of the movie, on Christmas Day, her wish is finally answered. A random man, who's like double her age, knocks on the door, and they go out, and they live happily ever after. Now, this movie, I recommend everyone here see it. It is so good, you will never want to watch another Christmas movie ever again.
Well, that's it, Mustangs. In a couple weeks, we'll be off for winter break, and then 2025. God, we're so old. Well, I hope it's at least better than this year, right? You know, I feel like we've been saying that for a lot of years. Well, either way, as always, this has been MHSTV, the best Meridian news channel and the only Meridian news channel. Stangs, roll out.